hope that TT and Egypt mend their relationship because TT can help Egypt, through her pregnancy.
Did you see this episode? It was called Mending Fences. And so TT meets up with Pepper at her house in Las Vegas, okay? Pepper has a beautiful home, all right? And Pepper is telling her about the surgery she need to have, if she's going to have surgery or not. They have a conversation about why TT should end the feud with Egypt, and she should go out to Egypt's house to meet with her. And Pepper is talking about how she like being single. And TT is like, oh, the lack of penetration. I said, TT lacking penetration too at the end of the day. She ain't getting the sex in with her husband either, okay? Based off the conversation she had with Egypt sitting at home, girl, you getting a lack of sex too, girl. Let's cut it out, okay? And TT is like that Pepper should be a HR representative because the way she presented herself on behalf of Egypt to convince her to have a sit down. And people is wondering why. Why should TT mend fences with Egypt and Sam, and they was the one that created the drama? I'm going to tell you why. Did you see the ride along when TT was in the car to go to Egypt's house? And she was saying, how long is this ride? She was riding in the car. It was daylight, the sun. You see the desert. I said no. And then you could see through the window. It was dark. I like, girl. And the Uber was waiting. I said, that costs money for an Uber to wait for you? I said, that's a no for me. Yeah, and then she wanted to know why.
So where does Egypt live in relation to here? They're like an hour and a half. From here?
You want to go 60 miles out, and you could have bought a house in 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles. But 60 miles out, where it don't look right. And I'm with TT. When I saw all that desert, I said, girl, what possessed them to move all of... That is not healthy for a pregnant woman to be isolated like that in the desert by herself. Because anything happened. How can someone get to Egypt if an emergency happened? I don't know why they chose to move all the way out there, but in my opinion, I think it have to do with what they could afford, what was in their budget. And I think it was probably cheaper for them to go 60 miles out of Las Vegas Strip. And Pepper bought a car, and her car is bad. So they finally get there. TT is judgmental. We all judgmental. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody say, oh, I'm not judgmental. Yeah, we all are. We human, okay? We be judging each other. So I have a right to judge, okay? And God gonna judge everybody at the end. And you should see how she was walking in the house. Yeah. She like, what is this?
I feel like zombies might be rising. Y'all like your Walking Dead.
No. You could tell TT is high maintenance. That girl is high maintenance, and she got a man to provide for her high maintenance, okay? She did it right. She got a man that can provide her high maintenance, okay? This is the reason why I believe TT should mend the fences with Egypt. Egypt needs help badly. In my opinion, she needs major help. She is a young girl who needs major help. And I feel like she is very isolated. Even the drive to her house, that is isolation. And I said no pregnant woman should be isolated like that. I ain't gonna lie, my heart dropped when I saw how long TT had to go to Egypt's house. A lot of things went through my head. Girl, get out of that town. You should not even be in that. Egypt is gonna have to move. She's gonna have to move closer to the city because she's gonna be raising a baby. And TT looked around and he was like, I can't show you no rooms, but I can show you the pantry. I'm sorry, they had me cracking up. She couldn't show the rooms, but she showed the pantry. And TT is a mother. She even though your house is clean, kids pick up germ quick, and that's true. They like to touch things and put things in their mouth, especially if they're going around kids in school that have things and their parents don't have control of what's going on in their house and their sickness. your children could bring that back home to you in your house, okay? And that is a real thing. Kids do get sick a lot, and TT was stressing that.
So you guys got to start baby proofing. This is a death trap, these corners. All this stuff got to go. These are all baby death traps.
What TT was saying to Egypt was right. Because she said the house is not baby safe. They're going to have to get rid of that table. Cause when your baby grow up, they like to bang on the table. I said, imagine your kid banging on a glass table and their hands get cut. How you gonna explain that to the doctor? Get rid of that glass dining table. Egypt need more help. When she showed the pantry, it was a lot of processed food in there. I'm sorry. It was a lot of processed food, cereal. But on the other hand, I don't think Egypt have that much support like TT would. She seemed like she's lonely, in my opinion. And I think Egypt really missed TT in real life. I think Egypt really want her baby to grow up with TT's baby. They're great cousins. They want them to grow up together. Because TT and Egypt are cousins, right? Yes. If Sam go away, she's still going to do what she got to do to raise that child. And then having a child is not easy as you think. Girl, she's like, Sean be away 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm saying like the circumstance. Like Sean travels a lot for work. There's like sometimes 3 weeks at a time where like he's gone or away.
Out of the month. So she only get to see her husband for 1 week out of a month. I said they both will have something in common. They both will be experiencing the single mother lifestyle. Because I said if Sam goes away and Egypt is raising that baby by herself, she's still considered a single mother because the father is removed out of the home. That's just my opinion. And I feel like TT is also experiencing the single mother life because the father is not in the home like that. Even though he's there, he's more in another country than he's with TT. And I said that's another reason I feel like Egypt should move. Do you really want to raise your baby in that town? Sean is unhappy with the marriage because of moving location. And TT is unhappy in her marriage too because she don't get to see her husband because he always working. I said when a woman is pregnant, she needs to be around people, family, support. She needs to be loved. They need things a lot. In my opinion, I don't see them staying permanent in that house. I just don't see them staying permanent in the house. I think that house is just temporary until they can do better financially on their feet. But something would do better than nothing. And I'm wondering, was Sam hiding in one of those rooms? That's why she didn't want to open the room. Because Sam was in one of those rooms listening to their conversation. So Sequoia meets up with her cousin. Look like they're about to go on a run. I feel like that scene was staged too.
And they got the 50 years of hip hop thing coming up, the showcase that they're trying to put together, which I hope you're going to be a part of.
Okay, and he asked her if she's going to participate in the hip hop event. She like, I don't know. And he tells her that Cree is going to be part of it. She like, I don't know, because me and Cree is beefing. I don't like what she said at Brianna's event. And she's sticking her nose into private business that it shouldn't be. Okay? And her confession, she be like, she might be a hypocrite. Because a lot of people on the internet call her a hypocrite. Because they're like, you telling your mother not to be with a rapper, but you want to be with a rapper at the end of the day. Sequoia is a pretty girl. Don't get me wrong. She's a beautiful girl. I'm like, I don't know why she was throwing herself at Twist. Twist is a nice looking guy. I agree. But Twist was trying to be nice when everybody went on a group outing to dine out. Sequoia was with her cousin. Aaliyah and Eric was together. And Twist just felt sorry for Sequoia. I'm like, you a beautiful girl. You don't need to be throwing yourself at a man. If a man say no, girl, keep it moving. Okay? It is a lot of men out there that would probably like to get with you. Okay? Twist and Sequoia sit down and have a meeting. And she was like, I have a big heart and a big booty. I like, girl, what?
Thickness going
It's a whole lot of thickness.
So that's what you're going
and what she got is the biggest heart.
Oh,
Y'all might hurt me. What I know she ain't gonna do.
this hurt you?
That's why men think we sex are. That's the only thing we offering is a big heart and a big booty. I like, girl, you have a lot to offer than that. First of all, you have talent. And you are a beautiful girl. Don't never forget that. You just don't offer somebody your heart and your booty. Okay, no. What we doing?
I just think we better chill.
What are we
We
doing?
gotta stop.
What have we
We
done?
gotta call it quits.
First of all, I gotta say, I am proud of Twist. He is showing up and showing out on this episode throughout. It's like he is really trying to do the work to be a better man so he could get his girl back. And after that, Sequoia kept throwing herself. I felt like, girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? She kept trying to throw herself at Twist. I like, girl, just get up and walk away. Walk away. I like, okay. I'm like, okay, it can't never be. I understand you trying to get with Maya. And I'm proud of you trying to be the better man. And she feel like she thinks Sequoia is not respecting Twist's boundary. Because she like, you sure? Like on camera? I don't know what she was doing with her phone. Because she was like off camera something. And then she did something with her phone. I'm like, what was that about? I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Okay? And at the end of the day, he was saying he loved Mia. He trying to get Mia back. Okay? And as they was about to get up, she was like, Sequoia was like, we love you, Mia. I don't like that. I like that's fake. That's fake to me. I like you disrespecting his girl, his ex-girlfriend, the one that he's trying to get back, and you not respecting his boundaries by saying this could never be at the end of the day. And then you, after she said no, you kept doing it. You kept doing it again. I'm like, girl, save your dignity and get up. People is crazy. He said, where's the camera at? He like, Mia, it ain't gonna be. I like this. Then Twist goes to see the pastor of the church, and he tells his story, how he's trying to be a better man and trying to go on this journey to self-healing. First of all, I like Twist, but I don't know none of his music. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never heard none of his music. He said at the age of 10, he became famous off some song. It went viral. He became famous. I don't know what song that is. And he was saying that he used to get in trouble a lot, and his mom used to whip him, and he was tired of that. He ain't never said his mom abused him. I think to me, a whipping and abuse is two different things. I feel like Twist, as a child becoming a teenager at 10, and he's in those rebellious stages, think his mom can't tell him nothing because he becoming fame, and his mom used to handle her business by beating him. Okay, that's just my opinion. But he never said his mom abused him, okay? And he said he was out of the house by 14. I want to know where the hell he was living at 14. What place would rent him an apartment at the age of 14? And I said he was not living under his mother's roof. First of all, where was you living? Okay, what kind of income you was making that somebody would rent to a 14-year-old? And I want to know, was he going to school at that time? Like, because like I said, if your kid don't go to school, CPS be at your door. Where's your kids? So, what, did he even finish school? Like, what is happening here? And then he asked the pastor for advice, which I thought the pastor was great. And I liked that church. That church was beautiful. The pastor gave him great advice. Write in a journal about your self-journey. Write about the bad and write about the good. Lazy Bone actually pays Twist a visit. Twist was performing, and I liked the song he was performing. It was a beautiful song. And then something happened. All I heard was chaotic. At first, I thought something was wrong with the audio. Did they double up the audio? Is there two sounds going on? It comes to find out that Lazy Bone got a call from one of his family members that's saying that his mother passed. My heart goes out to Lazy Bone. Oh my God. I wish him and his family healing. So Lazy Bone could not film at that time. And I said that was sad. Hold on to your loved ones. Pray for your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. Okay? Because you don't know when they're going to come back. You know how they going, but you don't know how they're going to come back. Or they might not even come back at all. We living in crazy times now. And it's like the world is just getting crazier and crazier. So Eric comes home, and it's nighttime. And Aaliyah is asking the son, did he do his homework? I'm like, girl, was you not home all day? You don't know if your son did his homework? And he about to go to bed, and she's like, come do your homework. Also, we doing homework before bed. I like, that scene was a little bit crazy. And I think that scene might have been staged too, child. That scene with Eric and Aaliyah, Eric coming home from the casino, that was from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks, that's a clip from 2 weeks ago. They just added into this episode. I'm like, girl, that's the same day when she was trying to get him to convince him to stay home because she was going to make spaghetti. That is the same day. And I'm like, why your son haven't done his homework? And why is he on the game before bed? What is happening here? What is happening? I don't know, child. I don't know. Homework should have been done when homework should have been done. But I still think that was staged though. The homework thing, him on a video game, and Eric coming home and he don't have his key. And she like, I'm not playing with you today. And he like, it looked like Eric wanted to bust the window. He looked like he realized, he looked around. He like, I can't do that. I can't bust the window. He went back to the thing. She locked the thing.
You thought I was playing. It's after 4 o'clock, Eric. I asked you to be home. You said you...
Eric actually goes to his grandmother's house and his uncle is there. I actually like the grandma and the uncle. They gave him solid advice that he cannot do what he want to do, and he got to do that in moderation. You cannot do that Monday through Friday. The same thing he was telling Sam, that you can't compare yourself to Eazy-E. He was doing the same thing, comparing himself to his father. He was like, this is my outlet. This is what I do. I understand that's your outlet, but you cannot do that Monday through Friday. You have other responsibilities besides gambling. And then when he was in the gambling thing, I'm like, who is he talking to? Is he still talking to JoJo? Because they didn't show who he was talking to. I think that's all staged to me, in my opinion. Because they really don't have no other storyline. And they like, what could we come up with that really won't destroy his character? I really think Eric and Aaliyah have a strong bond, more than they let on. And I think he actually spent more time with his wife than they let on too. I said Sam got a lot of work to do. He got a lot to prove, not to me, but to his wife and to all his children. And I said, when that baby is born, that baby gotta know his other siblings. Those siblings should be at that baby birthday party when that baby turned 1. Okay? And Sam, now that he got a third kid coming on the way, he can't be going around and running around with guns. Okay? That's unacceptable. Like, we gotta teach our children responsibility. We gotta be the leader of example for our children so they can know how to function in society. Because we don't want to create problematic children to get caught up in criminal law. I would try to keep my child as busy as possible, have them in all kind of programs, a basketball camp, football camp, some dance recital. I said keep your children so busy they don't have to worry about getting into trouble. Let's produce productive children so they can be productive when they go out in this world. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.